Australia, Australia, we love you. Amen.
Another tune.
Any Christians?
Seriously, let's hear it for Australia. 24, that would be in Australian dollars. It was shipped on March 15th. Today is March 22nd. That's 7 days. Took me 3 months to find these, something like that, in enough quantity that I'd be able to have one to open, one to keep sealed, and I grabbed another in case that really was it. The Three Storms is his vendor name. Go look it up. Buy him out. Go buy his toys. And here we have 3 LP toys, marked as LP toys, Moon Exploration, made in Hong Kong, space figures. The white astronauts are fairly common. Those aliens are not. They all have unpunched holes. Packaging feels right. It doesn't look like a home sealer job. Look at the hole punch there. That's cardboard. Not a laser printing. You can see the gloss of the print that was inked onto the cardboard surface. Gorgeous picture. We've seen that before, haven't we? These are mint, baby. Never went into a store. The story that I heard from the vendor was that they turned up in the garage of his supplier, and he sells a whole range of stuff, including toys. So I just have to decide which bag it is gonna open, or which one should be open. Like there's a bend there between the two. These don't have bends, and I'm also noticing that it's got like a indentation of some sort there. And oh yeah, that's the graphic there. Sort of a condensed, cropped down version of it. And this is major Matt Mason stuff on this too. And it's LP Toys Astronauts, factory painted. There's no barcode on it, and it does have the not recommended for children under 3 years old. For instance, this does not have any warning about children on its package, and I don't think any of the Golden Astronaut stuff does either. All I really want to do is free the staples enough to work them out of the card. Alright, so those are all now pulled up on one side, and I'm just going to try to push them right through. So apologies if I do end up off camera. Looks like a almost 50-year-old staple. Trying to avoid getting tetanus. Alright, so staples are out. Look after the bag. It was not sealed inside of there. So other collectors could do the same thing. Carefully release the staples, take the things out, enjoy them, and then staple them back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aliens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 astronauts. I was just like, I'm just like in awe. These things are, I mean, they're so big compared to what. It's one of my favorite poses. The most important thing though is what is on. And that's an LP Toys logo with made in Hong Kong. So these are the real thing. These were made by LP Toys at some point before the barcode era, because there's no barcode on the packaging. So I think the lack of a barcode with the child age warning can give hints on when this may have been made. As we see here, UPCs were first introduced into the retail marketplace in June 1974, and the Consumer Safety Act that required the age warnings was enacted in 1972, but I do know that some companies were utilizing it before 1972. This set here of Moon Explorers has no age warning on it at all, and I'm fairly confident at dating it to 1968, possibly a little bit earlier, and I feel very confident that these sets were manufactured right at the cusp between 1972 and 1974. So, all 8 poses of the astronauts, all 6 poses of the aliens. I'm just like a kid right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, look at all this great stuff. Alright, so it's a soft plastic. 56 millimeter. Not sure. Wow, I got them. Aliens cast in a soft, sexy, waxy green that reminds me of the Operation Moonbase aliens, although I'm sure that's just a coincidence, and I've only seen them available in reference to these sets. They are absolutely spectacular. Here we go, antenna on the 10. And what is that? It's like 52 millimeters. Overall size will vary. The scooter bot. Look at these ladies. These are fantastic. Yes, the little ones are great. And concentrated down like that, they have kind of a weirdness to them that is exciting, you know, and the interest in those is not going to fade for a second. Maybe I'll just leave them the hell alone too, and just paint the little ones because I've got so many of those. You know, I don't want to frighten anybody when I say I'm going to paint stuff too, because it's acrylics. 2 minutes under a hot faucet with a toothbrush, and they're spotless. The hard part is keeping acrylic paint on a plastic surface, which is why most people use enamel. I'm not going to be carving pieces of them off. Let's look at the detailing. Just incredible. Do a blog post. And this guy looks great. Stern, kind of samurai sort of look to him. This chrome version, I believe, is from the 1960s. Soft plastic is probably 1970s. Again, made for HG Toys. And then these things are just out of control. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much fun with these things. They're going to be the stars of art pieces. The detailing of it. Oh wow. Huh. That's interesting. There's that rounded part on his top knot. Yeah, I don't see anything like that on this one. Yeah, the gumdrop robot has it too. They all have some sort of a lanyard hole. Or those 3 do. Yeah, there's another lanyard. They all got lanyard holes on them. Isn't that interesting? And I wonder if that's to expand their usefulness to bulk vending, gumball machines, turn them into pendants, space pendants or something like that. Just an artist or whatever. But, you know, my thinking would be that these were created by LP Toys towards the end of the space toy fad, and for whatever reason they didn't really make it out en masse before everything changed. My painted versions of them here. Here's my painted robots, aliens, cyborgs, whatever you want to call them. I'm very proud of the two in front, which is this chap here. And I'd love to paint a larger size version of him. The gumdrop robot in gold turned out very nice as well. And all of them except the two in the front had some damage of one. You can see the gumdrop guy is missing his one of his grabber hands or whatever. Here in my LP toy poses, all except the guy with the broken arm are copies. And there are my little painted Blue Shield Apollo capsule type figures. And they are the perfect size for those little space art boxes that I'm working on. Fit a couple of them in a rocket, maybe some plant sort of form. Off we go. No, there's no end to this. There's no end to this. Ah, I'm so stoked to have these things. I'm going to shoot some pictures, get them up on the blog, so that those who are still waiting for their figures to arrive can enjoy seeing what's going to come bouncing out of the package. The perfect cure for the pandemic. Look down the block. Oh man, am I stoked to have these things.
This is the wattle, the emblem of our land. You can stick it in a bottle, you can hold it in your hand.
Amen.